Okay, so how do you find out where to set the cutoff point for an ability test as part of a selection process? I guess there's a few things to take into account, but it's more an art than a science in many ways. I guess the first thing you look at is how valid is it? So to what extent can it predict performance in the job? This is available from the test publisher. If it's an off-the-shelf test or if it's a bespoke one, you can get help or work it out for yourself. It's on a scale from 0 to 1, so 1 being perfect prediction. The closer to 1, the better it is, and the higher the cut-off point you can justify. The second thing you need to consider is how many people you want coming through to the assessment centre. Assessment centres are expensive to run, time-consuming, resource-hungry, so if you only want a few people coming through, then perhaps you want to set the cut-off point higher. Thirdly, you need to know which raw score correlates to what percentage of people that will pass. So this is called a norm table. So you know that a score of 10 equates to letting 20% of people through, or a score of 50 equates to letting 70% of people through. So this enables you to set a reasonable cut-off. Points to bear in mind: the higher the cut-off point, the higher the adverse impact typically. So normally I wouldn't set a cut-off point lower than about 10%, maybe 20%, to make it actually worth your while doing it in the first place, or higher than maybe 70% of people, because then you start seeing adverse impact proper.